Hey everybody, Tom Tezak with Hawaii Life Real Estate, and that's sort of the question today we're going to talk about. How's my transition to Hawaii Life going? Well, I got to tell you, it's been pretty amazing. You know, as an owner of Wailea Realty for 10 years and running a company, it was so much fun and such a great experience. And when we decided it was probably time for us to sell the company, we looked at a bunch of different companies to try to say, who did I want to work for? Who did I think had the best and most similar culture to Wailea Realty? You know, we built an amazing company with 55 agents, and so it was a pretty hard decision. But when we started looking around, we came to the decision that Hawaii Life was a great match. And so let me share my experience and the journey that we've been on and why I really am thinking we made a great choice. Several of the things that really impacted us, and now that I'm with the company, I see making a big difference. It's 100% locally owned. No corporate, no franchise, none of that stuff is part of this. And I really love that because the decisions they make are based on what makes sense for the agents and the clients in Hawaii. You know, that's huge. There's nobody in New York making decisions on how we should run our business. It's people right here in the Hawaiian Islands that are making all the decisions. So that's a huge, huge deal, as I've come to find out now through the process. You know, we were with Windermere, which is a great company, but all of their marketing was out of Seattle and out of the West Coast. And so when we would do the marketing, when they would create marketing, it wasn't right. It wasn't appropriate. So by being Hawaii based, when you see marketing from Hawaii Life, it's all Hawaii. You see the real lifestyle. And when we promote your properties, if we're listing your property, we promote it with a Hawaii flair. And that Hawaii flair really comes through in the marketing, the print, the internet, and all the places that we're putting your listings or representing our clients' properties. It makes a huge difference. A little bit more about the company. It's really, really a neat place. Wailea Realty was a small boutique office, which I loved. It's 50 agents. Well, Hawaii Life has over 350 agents with, 20 plus offices. But the neat part about it is that it still feels really small and very boutique. The way they've designed it, they've got small offices, and it just feels good. I mean, I love the way that our company still has this sense of being with just the agents in our office. So I really, really love that aspect of the company as well. So some other things that we couldn't ever do with Wailea Realty, but Hawaii Life has the power. They have been just a beast on the internet and social media, and they've created a space and a network that's far beyond any other company here on the island. And it's so focused again on Hawaii that the people who go there for Hawaii, for Maui, for the Big Island, whatever it might be. And that makes a huge difference to the internet traffic that we get and what people are searching for. Just to give you an idea, they have about 2.4 million visitors every year that go to the website hawaiilife.com. You should check it out if you haven't been there. There's 175,000 subscribers to their social media channel. It's crazy. I have like 700 and I'm excited. So being able to bring that exposure for me and my clients, and when we're searching or trying to show properties and list properties, it's just a huge benefit that we don't get from the other markets or the other companies that we've looked at. They also do an email subscription. 228,000 people subscribe to their newsletter. That's huge. Again, when you put these numbers together and you take the power of that marketing and combine that with a local Hawaii company, it's just unbelievable. And so I really am so stoked. I can't tell you how excited I am to be with Hawaii Life. The power and the cohesiveness has been really positive. One of the other things that's really neat is through their networks, we syndicate our listings to 135 different websites like the Zillows and the Realtor.coms and the Juwais, and all of those places, our listings are getting exposed to those markets. So if you're thinking about listing a property, you want to make sure that you get all the traction you can to get the traction with all the outside companies. So what does the exposure and the Hawaii and all of those things mean? $3.6 billion in sales for Hawaii Life in 2021. That's huge. One of the highest producing companies on the islands. And they've accomplished this in just 13 years of being in business. So they're not a company that's been around forever, but they've done things right. And when I look at that, when we looked at companies to partner with, that's one of the things we love. The other thing that was important to us is at Hawaii Life, we had some of the highest producing agents on the island per agent. Well, Hawaii Life was the other company that we would always compete with, and who had the highest producing agents with over $10 million in sales per agent. That means that the agents that I work with, the agents that are in the company that I work with, are also high producing agents. So when I bring listings into the company, I've got these amazing agents that are working to help sell them. Or when I'm looking for a buyer for a property, I've got all these amazing agents that are listing properties that I'm hearing about ahead of the curve so that I can bring them to my buyer clients. Again, all of these things make so much difference for the ability for me to help my clients be successful. When it comes to luxury, oh my gosh, when it comes to luxury properties, Hawaii Life is #1 in representing luxury buyers and sellers. They represented 14% of all the luxury sales in the island in 2021. That's almost double the next closest competitor did at about 8%. That's over 200 homes and condos that exceeded $3 million in value. So if you've got a high-end luxury property, there's no doubt that I can help you with that, and we're in the right place being affiliated with Hawaii Life. The last couple things when we're talking about being affiliated, Hawaii Life is also affiliated with Luxury Portfolio, which gives us global exposure to hundreds and hundreds of agents throughout the world, which makes a huge impact on the exposure that we get not only in Hawaii, but the exposure that we can give outside of the islands of Hawaii through the US and internationally. We also are affiliated with Forbes Luxury Network, which is a newer network, but again, affiliated with the Forbes brand with hundreds of thousands of views through their websites, through their magazines, and the network that they create. Forbes has given us the opportunity to take that high-end luxury market and really step it up. It just makes all the difference in the world, not just the agent you work with, but the company that the agent works for and what they can provide for the clients that they have. So to answer the question, how has the transition to Hawaii Life been? I gotta tell you, I'm really stoked, and it has been great. The management, the ownership, the people that work there are all pretty special, and the opportunities that they create for me and my clients are bar none the best that we could have ever asked for.